I'll be back when I feel like it, she texted at 1:47 a.m. I replied, you don't live here. It was a humid summer night in our cramped Brooklyn apartment, the kind where the city air clings to your skin like a bad memory. Sarah and I had been together for 3 years. High school sweethearts turned reluctant adults, sharing rent and regrets. She worked as a barista by day and chased her big break in acting by night, while I slaved away at a soul-crushing marketing job to keep the lights on. Our fights had escalated from petty squabbles to full-blown wars, the latest one exploding over her late-night networking with some sleazy director from Queens. I need space, she'd screamed, storming out at midnight. Then at 1:47 a.m., my phone buzzed on the nightstand. The text lit up the screen. I'll be back when I feel like it. No apology, no explanation, just her signature arrogance, as if our life together was her personal revolving door. I stared at it, heart pounding with a mix of rage and betrayal. My fingers hovered over the keyboard, the apartment silent except for the distant wail of sirens. Finally I typed back, you don't live here. Hit send. Felt like a mic drop in the void. She didn't respond. Good. For the first time in months I slept like a baby. The next morning sunlight filtered through the blinds, mocking my resolve. I brewed coffee, strong and black, and methodically packed her things. Not in a fit of fury, no, this was calculated. Her clothes strewn like casualties across the floor. Her script notebooks filled with half-baked dreams. That tacky necklace I'd bought her for our anniversary, now tangled in a drawer. I boxed it all up, labeled each one with post-it notes. Kitchen junk. Wardrobe of lies. Props for your next audition. By noon the place looked like a showroom again, my showroom. I changed the locks, a quick trip to the hardware store sealing the deal. Empowerment surged through me, but underneath lurked a gnawing ache. Was this really revenge or just self-preservation? Sarah showed up that evening unannounced. Her hair disheveled and mascara smudged from what I could only assume was a night of regret-fueled tears. She banged on the door, her voice shrill through the peephole. Alex! Open up. This is ridiculous. I watched her on the security cam I'd installed that afternoon. Yeah, I went all in. Her face twisted in confusion as the new key didn't fit. Panic set in, she pounded harder. What the hell? Let me in. I opened the door just a crack, chain still latched. You said you'd be back when you felt like it. Well, I don't feel like it anymore. And you don't live here. Her eyes widened, shock morphing into fury. You can't do this. My stuff, our stuff. I slid a single box toward her feet, the one with her phone charger and a spare key. Everything else is in the lobby dumpster if you want it. Consider it evicted. She lunged at the chain, but I slammed the door, heart racing with a thrill I'd never known. Adrenaline coursed like fire. It was intoxicating, this taste of control after years of being her doormat. Word spread fast in our circle. Mutual friends texted me, shocked. Dude, you really did it? Sarah posted cryptic Instagram stories, black and white selfies with captions like betrayal hurts more than words, garnering sympathy likes from her theater crowd. But I didn't engage. Instead, I dove into revenge mode, professional and precise, like crafting a killer ad campaign. First, the social media purge. I archived our couple photos, then posted a subtle glow-up series. Gym selfies, new haircut, nights out with buddies. Rediscovering myself. One caption read, "It wasn't petty, it was strategic." Her followers noticed and whispers reached me. She was seething, telling friends I'd gone off the deep end. But the real hook came a week later. Sarah's acting dream hinged on her agent, a guy named Victor who'd promised her a callback for an indie film. Turns out, Victor was the director from her late-night escapade. I'd done my homework, dug through her emails left open on our shared laptop, her carelessness my gift, and found their flirty exchanges. With a burner account, I anonymously tipped off the production company about the affair, attaching screenshots. Nothing illegal, just enough to plant doubt. Professionalism matters, my message read. The callback vanished. She was crushed, ranting to a friend on a voicemail I accidentally overheard when she tried calling me from a blocked number. Guilt flickered in me then, a sharp pang amid the satisfaction. Late nights I'd replay our good times, the lazy Sundays in bed, her laughter echoing off these walls. But then I'd remember the lies, the way she'd gaslight me into doubting my own sanity. No, this was justice. Emotions warred inside. Vindication tasted sweet, but loneliness crept in like fog. I threw myself into work, landing a promotion by pitching a bold campaign that echoed my newfound spine. Take back your narrative, it urged consumers. Irony? Absolutely. Sarah didn't give up easily. 2 weeks in, she cornered me at our favorite coffee spot, eyes red-rimmed and voice trembling. Alex, please. I was wrong. I miss you. This isn't you. She looked smaller, vulnerable, the girl I'd fallen for once. My chest tightened. Part of me wanted to pull her inside, forgive it all. But I remembered that text at 1:47 a.m., the casual dismissal of our shared life. It is me now, I said coolly, sipping my latte. You made your choice. Live with it. As she walked away, shoulders slumped, a wave of sorrow hit me. Revenge wasn't clean. It left scars on the Avenger too. But damn, it felt right. Months passed. I dated casually, rebuilt my world brick by brick. Sarah. She faded into auditions and apologies that never came my way. One day, a mutual friend spilled. She'd landed a small role, but it was tainted by the scandal. She's a mess, he said. I nodded, no gloat in my voice. The revenge had worked, professionally executed, emotionally raw, but it taught me the ultimate hook. The best payback is living well. And I was just getting started.